What's up? I'm back. I'm doing this. It's a lot earlier today. I don't know what's gonna happen in a couple hours. Supposed to go somewhere, and usually when I do, like I don't know what time I'll be home. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk now until I have to leave. But it's the 24th of April. Today. Today's fire day, dude. Every day is so fire. Like it's so perfect, man. It's so crazy because like my life is so crazy. I don't plan anything really. Like I planned some stuff this morning. I go to do that, and then I have to be diverted because something. And so I just go with my gut feeling and go somewhere else. And man, if you guys knew my life, you guys would be like, dude, this dude's crazy. But today was weird. Now that I think about it. I don't know, man. It's fire though. I don't know what's going on, dude. I ain't in control of my body anymore. I guess I don't know what's going on. It's a weird day today. But I went somewhere. And it was closed or whatever. So I went somewhere else. And and yeah. And then I went to a job. Finished that in a couple hours. Completely. And then hopped home. Grabbed my lawnmower. Loaded that up. Got gas. One of the sides of my gas tank won't open, so I got to figure out how to do that. So it's weird. Like I look at everything so crazy. Like, so I only put half my gas in my lawnmower. I was gonna fill it up all the way, but the way my life is, like it the other half isn't working. Like, I can't get gas in it because I can't get the tank off. So that means something. Um, I mean, to the average person, that may mean nothing. That just means you got to figure out how to get the gas tank off, or the cap off, and then put gas in it. But to me, it means something. It means that I wasn't meant to fill it up, which I don't know what that means. Um, but that's the way I look at it. It's like I wasn't meant to fill up my lawnmower all the way today. I will only fill up half of it. Um, then I went and got diesel. That's always fun. Um, but whatever. Who cares? Like, gas is my biggest expense. It always has been and always will be. I don't care anything about it. I just spend the money and go. I mean, it takes money to make money. You know what I'm saying? Easy money. Money. I was thinking about that today, dude. I was like, dude, money is the easiest, just dumbest thing in the world, and I built my life like you have to go get it. Like there's no easy way to get it. You just have to go get it, and you just got to go get it. Whatever. You got to go work at Taco Bell. You got to work at McDonald's. Like that doesn't matter. Like there's not a job that's better or less than another job. Like it's just go get it. Go figure out the best way for you to go get money. Go get it. And that's what I was like. I was cutting grass today, and I did. I was like, man, this is so easy. Oh yeah, it's just time. Your time for exchange of just stupid money. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. And I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Because I was thinking in my head too. I was like, man, I got to get to the point where I'm creating all day long, like, and making money off my creations. Because whatever, money's easy to get. You just got to go do it. You exchange physical labor or time for it. And then, like I said, I'm not buying anything. Like I'm not buying clothes. I'm not buying nice shoes. Like I don't, whatever. Dude, I haven't bought anything for myself in a long time. Like I buy canvases and paint and create, and I buy tools and I buy gas and food. Like food keeps me alive. Like this body, this vessel is precious. I'm gonna fill it with things. Number one, that taste good and I like, and then that are healthy, for the most part. On the healthier side at least. Like I know I need to treat this thing. It's the only thing I have. Like I was freely given it, and I need to be grateful for it, and I need to take care of it, because this thing has to last me. You know, and I'm halfway. I'm getting older, and I worked hard my whole life. Not really. I don't consider it hard, but more physical stuff than the average human being. And I've done stupid stuff and worked days and days and days on days, and so I've done damage to this body. So I'm really having to play catch up now and make sure it rests and make sure I fuel it right, and so I can re-heal everything. Man, like I said, you guys, I used to, like, I couldn't stand up. Like, I just, so uncomfortable, like, but now it's gone. Like, all that's gone. I can't stand still, though. I mean, I just have energy. Like, I have to walk in circles when I'm talking to people, and when I'm waiting, like, I have to walk in circles. Like, I just have energy, and I can't control it. I mean, I can control it, but it's just way more comfortable for me to just keep moving in circles, walking infinity symbol signs and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. But yeah, today's fire. Today was crazy, man. And then I went and ate lunch, and man, it was so weird. Maybe I am who I think I am, and I think I am. I'm just trying to build my confidence even more. But it's funny. It's twice today. It could be a problem. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Could be. Probably not. I don't know, man. Life is crazy. It's crazy. Like when you start loving yourself, like, and you start, dude, spending time with yourself. This is what's crazy. It's like I truly love myself, and I love myself so much more every day. I'm having fun. I'm dancing all the way to jobs, like my music blaring, just having a good time, foot out the window, just enjoying the breeze, man. I was cutting grass and I was like thinking about gratitude and love, and was speaking out loud and stuff, asking some questions that I need to answer at some point or need an answer from. So I think that throughout the day, like if you have questions, like speak them out loud, right? So your subconscious picks them up and starts to work on them for you, starts forming answers for you, and God or whoever. But you got to speak them out and make them real. And and then but then at some point you got to be still and start talking and working out those answers, like, because like the only voice I've ever really heard is mine in my head. Sometimes I've heard other things, but it's like, how am I supposed to get an answer if I don't hear myself, right? Like who's gonna answer my questions for me? Number one, like, you shouldn't be getting your answers from anyone else. Like, they may tell you an answer, but you need to go back and check it. Like, all my stuff is for entertainment purposes only. But you can listen to what I'm saying, and then you need to go take the time and find out what's true for you. Ask yourself. You're your best teacher. You're full of everything. You're infinite. You have infinite knowledge. That you have your creator's mind. Whoever created you, you have that knowledge. That's the way it works. That's the way this world works. That's the way your vessel works. You have whatever parameters written on you. Whatever your creator put them on. And he gave you everything. Free will. He's letting you do whatever you want. Yes, repercussions are real. That's why I don't holler at everybody. I see it like I should have today. But there's repercussions to that. And this is embarrassing. This stuff that I'm talking about is embarrassing. Like when you it's embarrassing to me. I'm gonna talk about it though. Like I went to this place and ate, and there's this woman there. She's just a beautiful. I don't know what it was. She just something about her, man. And I sure was gonna reach out, but I didn't know if she was married or not. She wanted me to. She had her daughter with her, so I was like, nah, not worth it. I'm a fire starter. I'm not gonna start something. And I think that's a lot of it. Like we have, I think we have more power than we think. I think we have more influence than we think. And with that power and with that influence, like you have, you have to be a good man. Like you have to be a good person. You have to understand that you can have anything you want in this world. It's yours for the taking. Like literally, literally. Like if I truly, truly wanted something, I could go get it. But that's not free will. The point of all of this is that's what makes this adventure so crazy. Is you're only in control of yourself. Now you, like I said, man, I could anything I want, I can go get it. But, and that's anybody, anyone, anything anyone wants, they can go get it. However, I want to live this life and freely give free will to everyone else and anything that I want. So I'm doing it in a way where I'm not using extra skills that I have to get things that I want. And I'm giving people free will. Like I'm not meddling in any of that. So like you have huge responsibility. The more power you have, the more responsibility you have. And that was today. That was literally today, twice today within a couple hours. And I'm like, and it's fine, I guess. I mean, I just don't want to, I got rules, man, and I have to abide by those rules, or I'm going to be a hypocrite. And I'm not. I don't want to be a hypocrite, man. I don't want to be what I've seen. So I have to I have to have restraint in what I do, and understand that that's what makes me a man, is having restraint. That's what separates me from the rest of the world. Is restraint. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, yeah. But having restraint to understand that that's not mine for the taking anyways. Or if I do this, then there will be repercussions that affect other people. And like that's the point. That's the point of everything. That's the point of the love yourself as a neighbor. Like you got to have those restraints. Everyone just can't go take everything they want. But that's where we're at now. The people in power just have bigger. They just have no restraint. They saw something, they took it, and and then they're where they're at. They didn't care about the repercussions. And those are theories. I mean, you go to college, you're gonna learn about all the different theories about. It doesn't matter what you do as long as the end result's good, and then whoever's deeming that result good. So that's why I have a set of rules. Boom. Whether they were imprinted on me, which I think they were, they're not technically my rules, and it's the only person or the only authority over me is that. My own authority, and then whoever created me. That's who has authority over me. And it sucks sometimes because there's things I want sometimes, but that's just half me, and then the higher self, the better self, the man part of me is like, no, Cody. Have restraint, Cody. You're the man. You're in control of yourself. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who knows? Who knows what will happen next time? Hopefully, I got enough restraint to leave it alone. That's the whole point. Is like I just gotta leave stuff alone. That's the hardest part of anything. Like, that's honestly, that's for me. The hardest part is leaving things alone. And it's a lesson I need to learn, I guess. Where like maybe I shouldn't reach out to people a lot of time. And I asked my question yesterday. So now I just need to know when I need to leave things alone, and when like if they're not receptive or they're who knows. Like just leave things alone. What about yourself? Who cares? You know who you are. It's funny. And each day I know who I am even more. And it's like, it's funny to me. Spend time with yourself. I'm telling you. You got everything. Man, 3 times this morning. What? Yeah, okay. Forgot about, yeah. But, but, yeah, yeah, man, like, spend time. I'm telling you, like, I've been talking to a few people over the last couple of days, and I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever done. It's literally, like, 35 years focusing on everybody else, and then 3 weeks focusing on myself every day a little bit. Like, and it's changing everything, bro. It's changing everything. My confidence is through the roof. I know who I am. I know what my worth is. When I go do jobs, and it's in a discussion. Either this is the money you're gonna give me, or I'm not gonna be here. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds crazy. It's a crazy number. This is the money I want. This is what it's worth. And I get it. I get it every time. But I have to hold my end up, too. And I have to be confident enough, and I have to be able to show that I have the ability to do that. It didn't come in 3 weeks. It was over a lifetime of knowledge and experience. And now I'm reaping the reward. I'm getting what I gave. And truly, the only person that's given it to me is myself. Because I gave all of me away. And now myself is giving back. And receiving, too. Like, this receiving, that's a lot of it. Like, I gave so much, but I was never able to receive. Like, I hated receiving anything. I hated receiving gifts. That's another reason why I didn't like Christmas and holidays, stuff like that. I hated receiving gifts. I felt unworthy of it. And now it's like, dude, I'm worthy of everything. We are worthy of everything. From day one, we're worthy of breath. As soon as we come out the womb, bro, boom, in your lungs, like freely, free gift. Wake up. Here it is. This is your world. This is your playground for the next however many years. Learn, have fun. But that's fire. Boom, out the womb. Yeah, overwhelming. Babies cry. In your lungs. Like, that's life. That's love. That's so much love. Like, the first thing you do when you come out the womb is just breathe in. And it just charges you full of love. That's why kids are so fire. That's why they're so innocent. It's because they're instantly, completely filled with love. As soon as they come out the womb, the lungs, boom, and everything. And you're on your own. Like, that's the moment you're on your own. You're separated from your mother. That cord is cut. And love just engulfs you and holds you. Instantly. And some of us don't last very long. Some of us barely make it out the womb. But be happy to know that in that moment, they were fully engulfed in love. Completely. And that's beautiful. It's not, sucks, but it's beautiful that they were fully engulfed and cradled in love. And at least they got to feel it for a second. And that's the feeling I'm chasing now. Even though I have it. I feel it now. I don't even need an external partner. And that's kind of what I'm learning now. It's like, every day I'm feeling so much more love, man. It was there the whole time. And it wasn't a waste. It makes this so much sweeter. And it's so much sweeter because every day it's just a little bit more. And I'm walking towards it a little bit more every day. At my pace. So it isn't overwhelming. I don't turn around and run away. Like I did my whole life. And I just want people to understand, like, let's walk together. I'm walking towards love. And it feels good. God, it feels good. It makes me happy. It makes everything okay. Like, literally. Like, I don't want to look back. Like, why? Why would I look back? That was fake. That's past. It was perfect. But I'm done with that. I'm done with the past. Like, there's so many opportunities. Everything is an opportunity. Every direction you look, 360 is opportunity. And you can walk in any direction, and it's just endless opportunity, infinite opportunity. Like, that's fire. Like, when you wake up, like, boom, you can swing your head around. Every direction is opportunity. And you get to do it again, what you didn't do yesterday. Maybe you have an opportunity to do this today, and you didn't have it yesterday, and you could do it. And grab that experience. Or share it with somebody. Or you meet somebody, or listen to somebody's joke, and make their day. Like, who cares? Like, let them know they're not alone. Let them know they're not crazy. Like, the woman told me this joke this morning, and she was so proud of it. And then she called herself crazy. I was like, woman, you ain't crazy. I said, you're the best comedian you know. You know what makes you laugh? I was like, you want me to get my phone? I'll show you some jokes. I'm the crazy one. It's like, you ain't crazy, girl. You're funny. You're beautiful. You're perfect. I'll laugh at your jokes. I'll laugh at anybody's jokes. Like, if you come up with a joke, that's cool, man. That's fire. And you think it's funny, that's even more fire. Like, try and come up with a joke and then don't laugh. Like, that's when you know it's bad. If you make a joke and you don't laugh, yeah, then it's bad. But you don't. You make jokes that are funny. Always. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. It's all about you, man. Everything is in you. Like, you got to supply your needs for yourself. Then everything else is just extra. Like, you gotta make your own cake. So you get to have your own cake, and you get to eat it too. And then anything else you get to eat with it, like, that's special. That's extra. But you need that. You need to make sure that and always have a full cake. So whenever you're hungry, and you want to grab it, you eat it, and you can do whatever else too. Like, it's all here. It's so funny. Like, I go to work today, like, I didn't even care. Like, it wasn't even anything. I was just there, do my job in the discussion. Wasn't sad, wasn't happy, just did it. Like, it's easy, just regular. Listening to myself speak this morning again from yesterday. Stuff is so good to me. It makes me happy, man. And but it never would have happened if I wouldn't have took the time. If I don't take the time for myself every single day, then I'm not gonna grow and I'm not gonna be learning. I'm not gonna be loving myself. I gotta pull Gatorade bottle out. I'll be back a second. All right, let's pour it out. But yeah, dude, today is fun, dude. Every day is so fun. I've been dancing for like the last 3 hours, driving between jobs and like going to where I'm going, just music blaring, just enjoying life, bro. Just making this truck bounce up and down and just speeding like I don't have any time left, safely. Following the rules of the law, if you know what I'm saying. But, I always obey the laws of old white dudes. Always. That know better. That don't follow them themselves. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. Ridiculous. Like, if you make a law, like, follow it, bro. That's the whole point. That's what I think is funny about laws. Is like, those punks ain't following it. You see it all the time, man. You get judges out there, they get pulled over, they get DUIs, and they go away. They got family members that get DUIs, and they go away. It's so stupid, man. It's ridiculous. I think they should get more time. I think they should just let me judge them. You made this law? You broke it? Let's see, you're done forever. Let's do that. Let's play that game. Get the karma that you created. Like people in power, man. People in power. Putting people away for smoking marijuana. Little bitty couple joints. Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, don't let it rule your life, but going to prison for life. 3 strikes, you're out. But these lawmakers make these laws. They vote on them. Let's hold them accountable. It's very simple. Very simple. We got the president of the free world right now. How many laws has he broken? How many laws has his son broken? And we have videotapes. And what? He's not even... It's just fine. It's okay. It's okay, though, right? No. It's not okay. I don't care who you are. If you break a law that you created, you need to be held accountable for it. Always. That's the point. That's the point of, like, you need to make sure when you make laws, like, you need to think about it. That's what's funny about laws. At some point, you're gonna get what you paid, what you did. It's the rules of the world. It may not seem like it a lot of times, man, and the punishment may not be what you think it is. Well, and I think that's a lot of it. I think that's a lot of our struggles as human beings. Like, you do stuff. Like, I don't know. I try not to be a bad human being, but by me watching people, I'm like, man, that's weird. Like, you shouldn't have done that. That's messed up. And it seems like they get away with it. Like, the people that do weird stuff or bad stuff get away with it forever. And then at some point, it just seems like they all get addicted to drugs. And then they're battling themselves. And they go off the deep ends. It's like, you guys are getting your own repercussions. Now you're struggling all day, every day. Like, you're getting punishment for what you've created. Now, finally, even though it took forever. And we never know. Because they're having a battle in their own head. I don't know. I always had guilt and stuff. Like, if I did something wrong, I always was instantly guilty. So maybe that's it. Like, you go do something bad, and no matter what, you're guilty. And then at some point, you try and drown out all that guilt, and then you just stay high or drunk the whole time. And then you start making bad decisions, and you try and chase pleasure and escapes, and then you ultimately just hate yourself. You created a hell that's filled with pleasures and whatnot, but it's not very good. Like, it's not a fulfilling life. Like, because you just feel empty the next day. So you're empty. So, man, yeah, you're creating your own karma and then you're getting judged. You're creating your own world. You do bad things and then you get guilty about them, and then you start, you try to escape, and then you're empty. And you're living in your own hell. And I don't know. I mean, I've just been lucky enough to not do crazy bad stuff. However, I would just assume, like, you gotta be able to, I don't know, maybe right your wrongs, and that I don't know if that even works. I think it helps, but you ultimately have to, like, start listening to yourself, love yourself, and then forgive yourself, and then not do it again. Like, you gotta completely change. You gotta die to yourself. You gotta destroy the world that you created, and it's harder for other people because people that's done bad things or crooked things, like, your name is tainted forever. You could be a changed human being and you could give away all your money, but people are still gonna look at you that way forever. I've been lucky. I don't know what people look at, how they look at me. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't care. Like I said, I'm just trying to do everything with love, and yeah, sometimes I walk away from people and I'm just done, and but I didn't know you anything, and you didn't know me anything, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't go back and change it now. There's no point. Like, like I said, whatever. But now I try and like, if I'm telling you, if I do something wrong, I'm gonna apologize as soon as I realize it. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I realize I'm sorry about something, I will reach out and apologize. And it's mostly for me. It's one because I'm like, I can't believe I did that. I'm stupid. I didn't know any better. Like, now I know. I'm learning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't make it up to you. Like, that's not real. That's not a real thing. You can't make it up to people. It is what it is. Like, just start new and go from there. And that's the whole thing with me. Is like, I don't care. Let's just start new. Every time we see each other, for the most, like, if you do apologize and you are real like that, like, let's start new. Who cares? The past is the past. This is now. I'm a better human being than I was then. Hopefully you're a better human than you were then. I mean, if you apologize, then evidently you are. And let's just start again. Who cares? The past is the past. The past is over. I was a punk. I was messed up. I didn't know any better. Today I know better. Let's move forward. Forget the past. The past has nothing on me. I beat it. I beat my past. I took control of it and I reshaped it. I took my power back. Take your power back. It's a difficult road. It's a difficult journey. I'm not going to lie to you. It sucks. And honestly, I don't know how I did it. For someone who doesn't have a workout habit or like form long-term things, like, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I'm doing it now. I can't believe I'm talking every single day and working through my crap. I cannot believe it. It makes zero sense. Out of everyone in the world, this should not have been me. I didn't think I was capable of it. I honestly, like, for a year, I didn't even know that was a thing where Cody was actually going to do something for a year, work on himself, listen to himself, talk to himself. Like, that's impossible. But then again, I was riding with a buddy when we went to Boston, and I had the thought, I was like, man, and this was back then, I know even more now. And I was like, dude, impossible is like stupid. Like, nothing's impossible. I was like, I need to take that out of the dictionary, out of my dictionary. I don't care about the other dictionary. Because my dictionary is very small. There's not many words in it. And if they are, like, no one's going to be able to find them because they're all spelled wrong. But yeah, I was like, dude, I'm taking that word impossible out of my dictionary. And I think back then when I thought about it, I may attach that bigger thought to like other people, but now I'm like, no, that's stupid. It's only my dictionary. It's only impossible is not in my dictionary, in my vessel, in my world that I am creating. Everything is possible. I may not, I can't control other people's worlds. But when it comes to my world, nothing's impossible. And in my choices and in what I want to create, nothing's impossible. And so my job is to show that the impossible is possible in my world to other people, to let them know that they can do the same thing. That in their world, they can take that word impossible out. Yes, it takes sacrifice. Yes, you got to keep walking straight. Yes, you got to not look back. Yes, you got to cry. Yes, you're going to sweat. Yes, it's going to cost. It's going to cost something. It's going to cost time. It's going to cost effort. It's going to cost attention. But nothing is impossible. I mean, I went from a man who wouldn't hug hardly anyone. Like, I hated it. I hated it. I mean, the majority of the time I would just let it happen. And I would just stand there like a tree and just, just hold my breath and just let it happen. And I was like, God, this sucks. But love is uncomfortable. And now I know, like, that was just, it was overwhelming for me because I didn't have it. And now it's a dude I embrace. I love it. I love it. I go somewhere today and this girl was kind of upset. I said, you need to hug her. Like, in my head, I was like, I can't hug her because it'd be inappropriate. I was like, and there was two girls, so I was like, you just need to hug her. And she's like, well, I'm fine. I was like, that's the point. If your energy and you're happy, you need to hug her. You need to give her some of your energy and love. Like, that's what this world's about. Lifting other people up. Someone's down, you're happy, give them some of your energy. Freely love them. Give them some of that free love. They need it. Yeah, they don't like it. Like, she squeezed up like I did. Like I used to do. She hated it. But deep down inside, she only half hated it. Because she needed it. She knew she needed it. I saw it in her face. I saw it in her eyes. I was there. I was that girl. I'd done it for a very long time. She needs love. Real love. And I can't be the one to supply it all the time. Because sometimes it's inappropriate or it's not, whatever. Because I have rules. And it's not that it's inappropriate. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I just have rules. And I don't cross them. And they're for me. In my world. Like I said, the rules that I have, man, they came from somewhere, so until I reevaluate those rules and they make sense, which a lot of them they won't ever change. Like it doesn't matter. Like they make perfect sense, and they're always gonna make perfect sense because they, So think about that. Like if you ever meet me and I shake your hand instead of hug you, it's because there's a rule in place. It has nothing to do with you other than there's a rule in place. And I'll hug. It just depends. There's a lot. It depends. Depends on the energy I'm picking up. Depends on a lot of stuff. Because I can read people better than they think. And I have an ideal of what people think. And so it helps me gauge my rules and stuff. But yeah, every day is fun, dude. Every day I can physically see myself changing. Every day I can physically, so much more confident in the way I'm talking and what I'm saying to people. I'm just walking into me, like, for what? Into who I'm supposed to be, who I am. And it's not a show, like, that's the coolest thing. That's the coolest thing is, like, you have time. And it's like, I'm trying to picture, like, so you think about actors, and you think about how actors, like, they freaking, like, when they join a role, like, a lot of times they change into that human being, like, literally all day, every day. That's exactly what's happening to me. But the only difference is, like, but that's what we do anyway. Like, we're all actors, and we're changing into whatever role we want, and this is the role that I want. And it's real. Like, this is the real me. And it's constantly getting better and constantly growing. And that's what I told a girl. I told a girl a couple weeks ago. We were talking. I was talking about acting. I was like, "You're an actor." It's like, we're all actors. Like, I see you smiling. You're pretending to smile. It's like, the only difference is, like, now I stepped into that role and I'm in it forever. Like, I'm not just acting in the moment. Like, this is me for real. It's so much more. It's so easier. It's so much easier because it's just real. It's just me. It's like, there's no other way anymore. And I guess what happens is sometimes you come into other people's light and they outshine you, and you get shy, and you know, then you're acting as something else. And this is who you really are. I guess that's relationships. Like, two people meet and you jump into another version of yourself, right? Because you're afraid of, if you really showed them how you really acted, who you really was. That's ultimately because your insecurities with your real version, and that they will not like you, and maybe they won't. Like, that's part of it. But if they don't, it's just because they don't respect you already. Like, they're battling their own insecurities because they're doing the same thing. It's funny, like, you read, like, apps and they're like, I'm so weird, or I'm, like, describing themselves, so I'm a nerd. I'm like, dude, that's the stuff I love. Like, I want to know on day one, tell me what are you a nerd about? Like, that stuff is fire. Like, what do you spend your time on? Like, how do you act when you're watching that stuff, when you're doing that stuff? That's the passion, the love. That's what I want to see. I want to see that version of you. I want to see you get giddy. I want to see you smile. I want to see you laugh. I want to see you freaking twirl your hair because you're freaking so engulfed in that. Like, that's what I want to see in everyone all the time. I want to see what you're passionate about, like what you think is weird, and it's not weird, man. It's freaking fire. It's the best version of you. Like, if you love music, like, and you only play music by yourself, like, I want to be in there with you. I want to see what you're doing when no one's watching. Like, I want to see how excited you get and the love. Like, that's what I want to see. That's the version I want to meet. And that's the version I want to give everyone else. Like, this is me all the time. And I'm trying it every day. Like, I'm getting better. Because I'm loving myself so much more that I don't want to be anything other than this. Like, all the time. And maybe I'm too much. Probably. But it's not that. It's just people. And that's why people get intimidated by you. Because they're so insecure with themselves that they can't handle someone who is freaking secure and not pretending. And sometimes people pretend and they're really good at it, and I can tend to see it, but I mean, but I'm looking with a different set of eyes now. Like, I'm not looking at, like, it depends on what your goal is. Like, yeah, like, I'm just wanting love. I just want to love people. Like I want to know their brains. I want to know what they're thinking. Like that intrigues me. Like I want to know what they want to create. And I want to help them if I can. Like all peoples. So I'm not really like running around looking for like just physical stuff from people. So I mean, I don't know. I guess it's different when you're just looking for physical stuff from people. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I don't get it. But ultimately, when you're doing that, you're just judging each other based on physical qualities, and that's retarded and stupid. It's the dumbest thing ever because it's the roll of the dice, like literally, and then it's time. And that's what's so funny to me is like every human body is the same, like for the most part. Like you're structured the same. Like if you go work out for 10 years, you're gonna look the same as the other dude. You may just have a little bit bigger this based on genetics, and then whatever. Like maybe your six pack is proportioned right and the other dude's not. Like who cares? Like it doesn't matter. All it tells me is you just spend time in the gym. That's it. It's fine. There's hundreds and thousands of people that look just like you. Like literally. And you guys buy all the same stuff, like literally. Like this is stupid. If I want a version of you, I can go get it. I can go find it. Anywhere. Like be your own self. All of you. Like your mind, that's beautiful. The way you think is beautiful. The way you talk is beautiful. And then how you integrate that with your body is amazing. Like I love the way people dress. I wear the same thing every day. I really do. But I get a kick out of there's this one girl just, she always just I don't know, like I just love like seeing what she's wearing every day. Like and in my head it freaks me out like I don't know, she just reaches in the dark and just grabs stuff and decides to put it on and it looks good. Everything she carries it well. She likes it. But it blows my mind because I live so different. Well, I can get dressed in the dark because I wear the same thing. I have hundreds of, not hundreds. I got 20 of the same shirts, and that's what I wear every day. I have all the same socks and underwear. Like I don't have to think about it. Like this is Cody. My outward appearance is always the same. My hair, I do it the same. It takes 2 seconds, literally. Put my fingers together and go boom, done. Walk out the house. I'm ready. I'm ready to hit the day. Because what I'm interested in is personality and what's in the mind and what's creating. Like, so that's where I put my time. I don't put my time in my appearance. I mean, I'm healthy. I should be in the gym. I'm fixing to start something. I gotta go Monday. I got like a membership at like this yoga place where like I need to start doing yoga to get, because yoga's good because you're still, and it's slow movements and you can think and meditate, like still your brain down. So I'll be doing that a lot. That'd be cool. Like I said, I'm doing things to work on myself too, like my body too. Maybe get a little less belly fat, but I've lost so much weight already, man. But because I want to, obviously you look good, you feel good. It's the totality of everything. Like that's what's crazy is like now that I think about it, you start looking at people's lives when they come through like a big change, right? And a mental change. And you can tell that they're mentally getting healthy. They lose weight. Like they're losing weight too. Because they're fixing the whole thing together as one. And then it helps you become more confident because you're losing weight until the outward appearance from the world is like the healthier you look, like, I don't know, I guess like the more people like you, but I don't know. But it doesn't matter, it just shows. Like your skin glows different. Like it's funny, this kid, I went somewhere and this kid was like, saying something about feeling old. I was like, dude, I'm 10 years older than you or more. And he's like, yeah, but you look younger than me. I said, yeah, but I eat healthy. He's like, yeah, I know. I eat hamburgers and fries and everything greasy. I said, yeah, but take care of yourself, bro. Mentally and physically. It's the only thing you have. It's important. And especially if you have a mate or kids. Like, if you're neglecting yourself, you're neglecting them. Because at some point, you're going to leave them before your time is done. You know? And that sucks. Because, I mean, to each his own. Do what you want to do. But especially if you created something, a kid, and then you leave them early because you weren't healthy, that's pretty shitty. I mean, it is what it is, but you got to think like that's you. It's your responsibility to be there for them forever, as long as possible. I mean, don't do it for them, but you need to love them forever. Like, you need to love them as long as I can. That's lucky. You made that. That's fire. And I still do stupid stuff, unhealthy stuff. I really need to quit, but that wind blowing on my legs out it's awesome. Birds flying in the sky. It kind of sucks. I came home the other night and there was a baby squirrel, man, and I was like, man, he took off running, and I was like, you'll be okay, buddy. But he's not okay. Came out this morning and he was dead. I feel bad. It's a circle of life, but I figured he'd get back in the tree. His mom and dad came and got him, but they didn't. They never came back. He died. Sad. He's a cute little thing. Yeah, people are fire, dude. I love people. They're so cool, man. Like, it's so weird. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird because I look at I look at people's shoes first for some weird reason. I'm infatuated with shoes. I always have been. Even if I wear the same shoes, like I bought 5 pairs of the same shoes like 5 years ago, and I work in them all day long, and I love them. They're comfortable, but they're almost all worn out, like the bottoms of them. And I got one set left, like a white pair, and they actually have decent bottoms, and that's what I've been wearing lately. But I wish I could get more of these shoes because I love them so much. But now they're crazy high. Like, I bought them at like less than $50 a pair, and they're selling for like $150, $200. I was like, I'm not doing that. No way. Waste. Not really, I guess. Not if they last me this long. I just don't want to spend $500 when I can spend $200 on, tons of shoes that last me for a long time. But yeah, so I look at people's shoes instantly, and then I don't know. I just like to see shoes. I like shoes, and I like ankles. I'm infatuated with ankles. I don't know why. Ankles look cool to me. I like ankles. Like, I remember working out like when I was younger, and I was a lot skinny, so I was 135. But I don't know, just the way my ankle looked, it was like protruding, like the huge bone. Like, I don't know. I always thought it would look cool in my shoes, and that's why I wear ankle socks. So I showed them ankles off. Dude, I'm so weird, bro. I'm funny. I never told anybody that. I told a couple people about my ankle thing. I just like ankle. I could tell a lot from your ankles. I can tell if you're healthy. I can predict the future based off your ankles. I can Not really. I can predict how big you're gonna like your stature and size and stuff, and I can see old genetics in it. Um, I don't know, man. I can just tell. I know. It's just weird, but well, I think it's. I don't know. I like ankles. I like to be able to see that bone. Like I don't know, I like ankles. I'm so weird. Someone's gonna listen to this, and be like, "Dude, that dude's weird." I was like, "Yeah, man. I like ankles, bro. They look cool in shoes. Like they look cool with like ankle shoes. Like I don't know what it is, man. To each his own. You know, we all like our own things, man. I like ankles and shoes and socks. I guess like I like. Yeah, I mean those are like my like I love shoes. I love socks, and I guess I love ankles. I mean I do love ankles. Like ankles are cool. They look cool, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like all the way it works, like the indentions in it, like it's fire, like it's weird, like, and that's just like a pivot point, and like all your weight is on those ankles, like it's weird to me. It's fire how it works, the ankle. Dude, I'm weird. I'm so weird. Knees are cool too. I like knees. Elbows are crazy. People's elbows are all so different. Some people's elbows are like so long and pointy, like they could. Elbows are crazy, dude. Humans are so crazy. Their bodies, like, the bone structures are so different than like. You just never know what you're gonna get, dude. It's fire. Elbows, like I look at some elbows, I'm like, dude, if that dude swung his elbow at me, he would split me like a knife. And then some elbows are real small. Some look like bat wings. I saw this one girl, man. She had these long arms and just like an an, an elbow that just like it would have cut me. I don't know, but it's weird. I couldn't stop looking at it. It's like that thing's crazy, bro. I like. I just like people. They're funny to me. They're awesome. It's cool how unique everyone is. Like it all has genetics, and it just depends on a lot of stuff. Like the way your fingers grow, like based on how much chemicals were produced when you're a baby. Like it's crazy. Like depending on which finger's longer, depends on how much estrogen you had or testosterone. Like it's crazy. Like the human body is fire. Wrist, fingers. Like I'm infatuated. I'm infatuated with just humans in general. Fingers are crazy. Like they're all different. Like hands is just so different. Dude, everything is crazy. People's necks, the muscle structures. Like dude, humans are fire. And they're all so different. That's what's so crazy about them. And then the personalities on top of it. That's what's crazy too. So really, it's just yeah. But everyone wants to be the same. That's what I don't like. It's like you're all so different. Like show it off. Show off that you're different. Be you. Don't be him. And no, don't be the same. Like you're all beautiful. Everyone. Like you got freckles. I'm in love. You got one green eye, one blue eye. Oh my goodness. I would never not look you in the eyes. Your nose looks like a shrew. Like that's amazing. Noses are cool too, man. Like, dude, noses are fire because they're so different. Like, I've seen a girl with like a nose that looked like a button. I've seen noses that are just super small, long. Dude, these people are just fire. Like, love what you look like, man. Like, that's fire. That's amazing. That's one of a kind. People could have similar stuff, but what you are already is perfect. Like everything. I'm not saying I got tattoos, but I was already perfect before I got them. I just didn't think I was. But I am. I'm just adding to this perfectness. And it was funny because I pulled my sleeves up and this girl was like, "Are those new?" I was like, "No, I've had them since like Thanksgiving. I just wear long sleeves and every day." And so I told her what that meant. You know, like these are my commandments, and with some of them, and it's I am worthy. You know, I am enough. I'm infinitely enough. I'm infinite love, which means my infinitely get pain in return because I'm always going to give everything no matter what. And with that come with doing that, people aren't receptive and they're not going to return that. And I'm okay with it. That's me. That's Cody. And I'm never going to change. Never. It means if I love you forever. Even if it sucks. Even if like it's just in a discussion. There's no take backs. That means I'm going to get hurt in return. And I'm willing to do that. And I still love you. Always. Because that's me. And there's no, I already made my mind up. Like when I got these tattoos and I wrote them down in a book. And I was like, I sat there and I was like, what do I want to tattoo? I want my commandments. I'm changing as a human being. I know I have self-worth issues. I know I've never felt worthy of anything. I've never felt enough. Because people would leave me, I would give them my all and it wasn't good enough. At least that's what it looked like. You know, I knew I am love in a weird way. Like even back then I knew I was love. Light. I don't know why I got light, but light for me is just like light under a bushel. Like I am light. I'm infinite light. Like I'm infinite influence. My presence is eternal. Like your presence is eternal. Like you touch everyone. You touch people you don't even know. Everyone's looking at you. Literally. Always. Everyone's looking at you. You walk into a building, everyone looks at you. At some point, like they look at you. Even if their head's down and their sunglasses on, they're looking. They feel you. You're light. Light touches everything. That's humans. Power. Infinite power. I knew I was physically strong. I've always been physically strong. I'm kind of a freak. My body is crazy. I could be as strong as I am, or as I want to be. That's why I don't work out. That's why I work out once a month, once every couple of weeks, because I don't need any more strength than that. I can do it like that and whatever. In the future, like I said, I'll probably want to just see how big I can get, how strong I can get. You know, I'm healthy, which before I wasn't. So now I'm, trying to get healthy. I'm wealthy, which is something I didn't believe I was. I didn't think I was worthy of being wealthy. I thought I still think money's stupid and dumb. But I accredit wealthiness now to all of these things. My worth. I'm like healthy is wealthy. You know, like having love is wealthy. Like abundance. It's like abundance is not about money either. Abundance is just having a little bit more than you need. Whether that's love, so you can freely give it out. Like that's what these things are. Grace. I am grace, dude. I'm nothing but grace because I've lived a life of just crap, and I'm grace. Like I had to give myself grace. I'm impressive. I wanted magnificent, but it was super long. I'll probably get it later. Just a long word. But yeah, I am impressive, and all these are for me. They're pointed to me. These tattoos aren't pointed to anybody else. They're pointed to my eyes. These are for me. So I never forget that I was born this way. I was born with these words already on me, but I was unable to see them, so I had to physically put them on my body so I could see them and always know. Even when I don't feel like I am love, I can look down there. I am. Like literally. It literally says love. It literally says I am worthy. I am infinitely I am worthy. Infinitely I am abundant. Infinitely I am impressive. I knew I had to trick myself. A lot of what I'm doing is a trick. And it's not a trick. I know who I am. And I had to do an act or create an action and do that action to change. I couldn't just sit in the corner anymore and be okay with it. And so I did it. And it's fun, and I'm happy, and I'm excited about it, and people are fire. I'm just picturing people, random people in my head right now. I'm just like, man, you're so beautiful. Everyone's so beautiful. The things in your brain are so beautiful. The things you've done are so beautiful. Like, it's perfect. All of them. People play music. People paint. People build. People work out. People help each other. People are trainers. People cook. Dude, cooking's fire, dude. Like nurses and all that, they're taking care of other people. Like people are so fire. People are love, and they don't even know it. I feel like a million that just came on because that's what it is. People are fire, man. People got freckles, and people got ankles, and people got scars, and people's calf muscles. People's just people, like all of it. The totality of everything. Their hair colors, their eyes. Like this is it. Like this is what's crazy. That's what's important in this world. Like your individuality. Like quit paying all these people money to dress the same. Like be your own person. Like be you. Be unique. Like you were when you came out the womb. Like why do you think that you're not supposed to be what you did when you came out the womb? Alright, well. I'm fixing to head out, but people are fire, dude. I'm gonna pour a Gatorade bottle out, and I'm gonna talk for a couple minutes, and I'm out. All right, but but people are fire, dude. This talk turned out weird, and I didn't know where it was going today, and I don't know. I probably won't talk anymore today. I may try and talk when I get home, because who knows what's gonna happen the next couple hours. I'm gone. Man, people, I love them. Like, this is what this is about. Like, step away from the social medias and quit wanting to be like everybody else. It's fine. You know, whatever. Watch their content and stuff, but you don't have to be them. Be you. People want to watch you. I want to watch you. Like, I want to watch people. I want to watch what you want to eat. I want to watch what you watch. Like, I want to... you guys are freaking fire, dude. This is Sims. This is real life Sims. The only difference is like everyone's different. Everyone's supposed to be different. Everyone's supposed to be their own person. Everyone's unique. Like not everyone has to go get surgery so they all have the same lips and nose. Like what's wrong with you guys? To each his own. But you are beautiful. Beautiful. You were perfect before then. Like literally. Like why you gotta draw your eyebrows on? The eyebrows are fire. Yeah, they look like calipers. I like calipers. They're beautiful. You see how colorful calipers are? And you get some of them on your face. That's fire. Dude, I got my eyebrows are crazy. I got some that point up. My eyebrows are huge and long. All girls like talk about how my eyebrows are so long and beautiful. I'm like, what are you? Oh no, my eyebrows, my eyelashes. I'm like, well, I don't. They're just regular to me. And a lot of the speech is for me. Because like I said, I never knew if I was handsome or not. I'm perfect, I guess. I am handsome. I never believed it, ever. But I do know this. I don't know. I'm not going to say that I'm handsome or not handsome, but I know I'm perfect. Otherwise, I would have looked like something else. And I have to be okay with that. I'm exactly the way I'm supposed to look. color, height, hair, nose. I'm exactly the way I'm supposed to look. And if you don't like it, that's on you. Like, who cares? That's the point. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what I think? If you want to look like everybody else, go for it. But when I look at you, I want to see you. I do see you. I see the totality of you. I see your ankles to your brain. I see it all. I want to know it all. Because that's you, all of you. Not just some of you, not just your outward physical qualities. Those are just quick. Like, I just instantly, like, those are just clues for me to pick up on what's in your brain. Those are just, it's like a cover of a book. It's like, boom, this book is red and it has this on it. I'm assuming what's in there based on what you look like, which is stupid to assume. But then I want to talk to you and figure everything out. I want to know what you're passionate about. I want to see when you eat something, like if you light up, you don't light up, like what. Like if you're watching something, like I want to watch your reactions. I want to see how you smile, you grin. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? Like, and I do all that stuff in every interaction with people. Like, I love it. Male or female. Like, I just want to know what's in that brain. Because that's what's important. That's real. The invisible is real. Way more real than this. Everyone's wearing the same stuff and everyone goes and spends money in plastic surgery and stuff. To each his own. It's like, whatever. But you need to, like, you're beautiful. You're beautiful already. Like, so fire. Everyone's so fire. It's a problem. Like, people are just fire, man. Every bit. Like I said, this talk was for me, because I'm going to listen to it multiple times. That's what's so funny. And then this is going to brainwash me into telling me myself that I am perfect. Because I am. And what anybody else says, like, that's their insecurities. Because all I see is perfection in people. Always. I love it. And then everything else is accessories. Whether it's piercings, tattoos, clothes, shoes, sunglasses, hair colors. Like that, those are accessories to perfection already. Those are just kind of like displaying your little bit of uniqueness. Like, you're perfect already the way you were, the way you are. You don't need that other stuff. And if people don't like it, that's them, man. Because it's the totality of it. It's people are judging you based on one part of your aspect of your life, and it's only a small percentage. Because what's inside is way bigger than what's on the outside. You gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. And it's building my confidence every day, and I'm understanding my energy is way stronger than my physical body ever was. My presence, my demeanor is way more attractive than any physical qualities I have. Because these can get scarred, these can get broken, these can get cut off, these can get enhanced. I don't need any of that. I'm perfect already, and you are too. You were born perfect. You were always perfect. Crooked ass teeth and all. You've always been perfect. Peace.